All right, today we are going to take a look at a online fractions manipulative tool that will help you with your upcoming lessons in MobyMax. So what you're first going to do is type in the web address mathlearningcenter.org/resources. And when you hit enter, you'll come up to this page. You're going to look under resources and you'll see the word math apps. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to scroll down the page. There's a number of apps there that you can take a look at when you have free time, but we're going to specifically look at the fractions one. So underneath the icon where it says Open Web App, I'm going to click on that. And you'll come up to a blank page, which is like a work mat. Take a look at the toolbar down the bottom. These arrows are your start over buttons. So if you draw something or put something on your work mat and you're done with it and you're starting a new problem, you can use that to clear the whole page. The next two symbols are to make fraction bars. Choosing how many equal parts you need. That's what your denominator and your fraction would be. So we'll say 6 in that one. And we'll make a fraction circle. In order to, I'm just dragging it over so it's not on top of that one. And let's say 3 equal parts or thirds for that fraction circle. So I'm just going to move these over to the middle a little bit. So in order to show shaded parts on each of your visuals, you're going to come down to the bottom and find the color that you like. I'm going to use green. For the fraction circle, I'm going to color in 2 sections. And for the fraction bar, I'm going to color in 3 sections. And when you're done shading in, you just re-click the color that you were using and you'll get your cursor back. Next to your colors are labels, fraction labels. So after you shade in, you can click on that and it'll put the fraction of the shaded parts right next to your fraction circle or fraction bar. And that's useful because then you won't have to keep recounting how many you shaded in out of how many total equal parts. So that's a good little reminder next to your visual. If you need to rotate your fraction circles, there's a circle next to it, or you can use the rotate icon down at the bottom. If I click on my fraction bar, I can rotate that too. So I can have it vertically or horizontally, just those 2 options. If I wanted to create the same exact fraction bar, I can duplicate that and have 2 of the exact same ones. If we were comparing 2 fractions, let me get rid of this. Oh, no, I just want to delete that. And I want to delete that. So say I have 3/6 and I want to compare that to fraction bar with 8ths. So I'll drag that over here. And let's shade in 3 of the 8ths as well. Okay, so I have 3/6 shaded in and I have 3/8 shaded in. So in order to write a comparison sentence, I'm clicking on my pencil, choosing the squiggly line so I can write anything that I want. I'm going to choose green and I'm going to write 3/6, my comparison symbol, and 3/8. Now, the greater fraction is going to be the one with more shaded in. So take a look at how much is shaded in and how far it goes on your fraction bar for 3/6. and then look how far your shaded parts go with 3/8. Now you want to think which one has the longer portions that are shaded. And that's going to be your 3/6. So we're going to use your pencil and use the greater than symbol to show that 3/6 is greater than 3/8. So when you've done that on your work map, you can go back to Moby Max and you can click or write in your correct answer, whichever they have you answering, whether you're typing in the fraction that is greater or you're choosing it from a multiple choice question. If you don't have access to watch this video again, all the symbols and the explanations are down here by the info eye, and it comes up with a nice kind of worksheet or poster of all the different tools and what you can do with them. And then when you're done looking at that, you just click done and you're back to your work map. And if you wanted to clear, you can erase your writing with the eraser or clear everything that was written. And then to clear your fraction bars, you just have to hit the start over button and click yes. And then you're ready to go for the next problem.